So we are now in your studio where all the great music takes
Welcome.
place. So when with Raja, for instance, the thing is that when he creates a score, he writes all the notes and then he distributes it to all the musicians and they see the notes and they play. How does it work for you?
So generally what happens is I either play the piece in either a piano score or with the rough orchestral sound that we have with so many amazing instruments today, not the live ones though, with the system. And also sometimes we just sing the part, probably a violin part, and probably give we have arrangers who can take the score up and convert it into each part, say a double bass and a cello and a viola and the two violin pieces. So they transcribe it to meet our requirements, and the most important part is that the arranger should understand the emotion of the piece. So when you have a person who can understand, not just copy the music, I'm not talking about the artistic copying. This process is also called copying in the Western classical space. So they do it, and then we have a dummy listen of the strings. We have software which can emulate basic sounds of probably a double bass. We can listen in on what could happen with the total thing, and we take a call and we send the score to the orchestra, and then they play.
Right, okay.
So rather than it happening at one shot, this probably takes a few hours. But I think the timelines have actually come down. For if you take up my recent releases, the score production has been very swift, to be honest, with my last 2-3 releases. So I'll probably play you one of the pieces in Pariyerum Perumal. I don't want to reveal the scene too much. It's still playing in theaters.
Okay.
This is a very emotional scene where this girl is talking to the boy. So let us call them girl and boy. I'll just play one of the piano pieces. Something like that happens. I'll just play you the piece. And for the movie, I had a huge reverb running on the piano. So this is what was given for the director to just okay the music. So this, for me, it sounds more like a regular piano piece. I love the typical love. But I knew that this was going to be a big orchestral score. And when we finished writing this, and when we actually, if you can go into this, I'll show you this.
Okay.
This is what the piano score looks like. This is a piano score. So it looks like the notes, but it has to be transcribed to a full orchestral score because we have different ranges in each instrument.
Right.
Double bass can go only up till a certain note, and that will be taken care of by the arranger or the copier while maintaining the soul of the piece. So I'll just quickly play you the orchestral piece of the same score. So for me, I look at it as the collective emotion of all the players who have played. So it's a very special thing. portion is beautifully played. It's my most favorite part. More like what will happen with the. Right.
So you played the main.
I'll play the
theme.
piano and
Like,
I'll just,
what about the contrapuntal
yes,
melodies? How
it's
does
all
that?
there in the piano score.
Okay, okay.
So what will happen is there's this small movement with the cello that happened.
Right.
That was done by the arranger. So
Okay.
I'll definitely mention that because I cannot do all the runs with the piano. It will sound awful.
Right.
Because there's a lot of sustains happening. I'll let him know where the movements should come. Sometimes he does it on his own and shows me because we've done a lot of work
Right.
together. So that's how it happens.
So actually, I noticed that even in the Kargorli song,
Yes.
you have credited the first flute
Yes.
idea.
Yes, because
to
yes,
this one,
Sean Roldan.
Sean Roldan. Yeah.
What happened was Sean Roldan played a beautiful harmonium piece in Karkural Kadave, which we later didn't use. But that piece triggered this whole flute thing for me. There's a small piece that comes, it is the first piece, not the intro. The first BGM after the Pallavi that comes in starts off with that idea. But for me, that idea came in from Sean's work, and I had Pradeep, Anantu, Naveen, Vijay Narayanan, and I desperately wanted Sean Roldan in the track.
Okay.
That's probably my most favorite 5 in the music scene now. Then I asked him, he immediately did that for me. So I wanted to credit him for that idea.
Okay.
And the score arrangement and copying is now done by Collins,
Okay.
who's reached a very big space, and the orchestras have started applauding his work also, and he's done a great job with the huge orchestras and brass sections for Vada, Chennai. And we are very excited about
We're really
it.
looking forward to that. So.
Yes. The test.
The test, yes. I'm just going to give you an idea.
Okay.
And I want to see how you compose. Like, it's just to see how Santhosh Narayanan composes, right?
Okay.
So, you are this robot.
Okay.
And you have all this AI has clicked in, and you finally come to life.
Okay.
And you've started having genuine human emotions, like the movie.
Okay.
And you see this very beautiful woman coming towards you. How would that scene play out?
Okay. The more I think, the worse it's going to get. So let's just go. I'm going to give you this session. I'll call it AI BR song.
Thank you.
So from the top of my head, I like. This is not rehearsed.
I mean, I just want an idea of how a composing session looks
Yes,
like.
yes,
So, okay.
Probably I would like to see. For me, if this was something that was given for me for probably an album or a movie, I would shun away from it being very electronic.
Right.
I wouldn't do
because
that.
you want to do the opposite.
Yes, yeah, not just the opposite, but I would want a sound that will probably relate to the robo AI. Robot. I immediately think of Wall-E and those kinds of sounds. I would love to have probably a big orchestra playing
Okay.
pizzicato and a synth sound, probably a bass and a synth playing
Okay.
together.
Okay.
So that's what I visualize when you tell me. So I'll
Okay.
just probably search for a electronic sound.
Okay.
There's so many.
So that gives you the options.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
one of the plugins
Okay.
that I've bought. Yes, there should be a few here. Just my take on it, okay?
Yeah. We want your take on it.
Is this a male robo or a female robo?
You are the male robot. Yeah. So.
Ta ta. Okay. just capture that. So giving away all the tricks that we do.
No, it's too complicated. We're not going to see what is happening anyway.
No, it's like you can play it wrong and it's going to get quantized itself and stuff like that. So this could be the I'll probably have it. Probably have an effect on the sound maybe. I want that phaser sound so that this could probably include all robos from all generations.
Okay.
I'm looking at it as a 80s 90s robo. Is it fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now we've got the bed. We'll go for probably a dummy orchestral sound.
Okay.
It's pretty good, but it does the same thing all over again, whichever song you play. So just let me call it Orc Pids. So what we could do is probably we can make a song with just one note.
Okay.
Probably that could be pa. So that could be the only note in the song because it's probably a robo.
Okay.
That's probably an idea that we can. Yes, we can do that. This could be one bed where we can keep making more and more tunes, so probably, but we are going to have just one note.
Yeah.
So just going to play around with maybe a meter. Let's play it again. I just sing it and raise it up 1 octave, it could sound like a robo. I'll just play this backing first. Quickly record something. Call it tune. Ta, 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 ta. Check, check. Check. I'll briefly mute the sound in the speakers. Okay?
Okay.
Ba 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 ba. Okay, we have a tune. It's badly sung by the robo. Ba 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 ba. So what I'm going to do is use this magical effect called the auto tune. Probably this is a giveaway, which makes us sound in pitch. Just feed it a few little pieces of information and probably add a reverb on it. Is my deadline crossing?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
We'll take all.
See how in tune. And what we can do is this has its transpose feature, which could make it sound more like a chipmunk and a very bassy robo voice together. That can all happen. I did this in this Sandanatta song in Vada, Chennai. There's just one player who played the entire trumpet score in Vada, Chennai.
Okay.
There's one player.
Okay.
So we did a lot of
Like how many hours did you record?
not many. I did a lot of post processing in it. So this is how it will sound. So combine that with the original sound, it'll sound, definitely sound interesting. Probably have one. So now we have 3 octaves of the same thing playing. It's such a beauty to hear autotune at work. Go into the next phrase, we'll probably go into a tune.
I think that should do.
Huh?
I think that should do.
That's it.
Yeah, because it's like we got a Pallavi and we're happy. I'll speak to the producer and come back to the rest of the thing. So we may not be able to afford any more. So
I think your time is up. I'll keep going.
yeah, but that was brilliant. Thank you. Because everyone speaks about. See, it's easy to imagine how it looks like in an analog situation because you see the violinist and you see this guy and like so everyone is playing their parts and so. But in this, it's thank you so much for that demo of how all these various parts combine into a like a song. A tune is brilliant. So
I think it's this should only make things better. I think the mix of this analog world into the digital world. I think even the situation is more or less that like that.
Right.
I think that that let's just collaborate with so many musicians and do things that we couldn't have even imagined before.
What do you have to say to those who say that in those days they made real music, today everybody's using machines and doing stuff?
Yeah, but even today, we had 60 people playing the piece that I showed you.
Right.
They're still together. I think people are referring to the soul that they probably miss in today's world.
You think that's missing?
I don't know. Maybe we should work to cater to them also. There's a lot of good music. There's a lot of music that is in the mainstream media and in the public domain. So definitely they are listening to a lot of music that they might want to comment on.
Okay.
But there is really good music happening all around us.
Yeah, definitely. This was amazing. Thank you.